Imagine this. You wake up 10 years from now, casually check your phone, and boom, there's a six-figure number staring back at you, money you never had to babysit, stress over, or even think about. Sounds like a fantasy, right? Well, it's not. It is what happens when you smarten up and let the market do the heavy lifting while you out there, actually living your life, maybe even scrolling TikTok. If the thought of spreadsheets makes your eyes glaze over, CNBC sounds like a foreign language, and the word diversification just gives you a headache, then guess what? This is your official permission slip to get seriously rich anyway. Here's the absolute wildest part, and it's backed by data. The laziest investors often end up crushing the busiest ones. Seriously, a study from Vanguard in 2020 actually found that investors who barely touched their accounts, we're talking less than once a year, earned almost 2% more per year than those daily tinkerers constantly checking their stocks. 2% might sound tiny, almost negligible, but let me tell you, over 30 years, that's the difference between a respectable $300,000 nest egg and a jaw-dropping $550,000, all from the exact same starting amount. So please, for the love of money, stop refreshing that stock app every 5 minutes and listen up. This is how you win. Section 1. The lazy person's edge. Most people out there think investing means you need to be some kind of financial wizard, memorizing candlestick charts, watching the market like a hawk, and probably praying at 6 a.m. every day. No, not here. Hands-off investing isn't just a shortcut. It's a smarter way because it banks on one incredibly simple, undeniable truth. The entire market, over the long haul, goes up. You don't need to be a psychic trying to pick the next Apple or Google. Forget that noise. You just need to own the whole darn stadium. That's where index funds and ETFs come in. These magical things let you buy a tiny slice of every single public company out there, all at once. We're talking diversification on autopilot. The costs are ridiculously low, often under 0.1% a year, and you never even have to manually rebalance your portfolio if you don't want to. It's the ultimate set it and forget it strategy, letting compounding do its magnificent work in the background. Section 2. Robo-advisors, your new best friend. If even the idea of clicking buy still feels like too much of a chore, and hey, no judgment here, then welcome to the future, robo-advisors. These digital wizards will literally do all the heavy lifting for you. You just answer about 10 super simple questions about your goals, like when you want to retire and how you really feel when your balance takes a temporary 20% dip. Then their smart algorithms get to work, spitting out a perfectly diversified portfolio tailored just for you. Even better, they'll auto-rebalance it every quarter, making sure you stay on track without you lifting a finger. Platforms like Fidelity Go, Schwab Intelligent Portfolios, and Betterment are leading the charge, letting you start with as little as $5. And get this, they typically charge about the same as one fancy latte per month. That's it, for an automated financial assistant. Section 3, two-fund portfolio for the ultra-lazy. All right, for those of you who want to take lazy to an entirely new, almost legendary level, here's the secret sauce, the two-fund portfolio. It's so simple it almost feels like cheating. First, open a free brokerage account. Second, type in VTI, that's Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, and hit buy. Boom. You now own a piece of virtually every single publicly traded US company. Then add just one part, BND, that S Vanguard Total Bond Market ETF, for bonds. Why bonds? Because they're like the comfy pillow for your portfolio, giving you stability and helping you sleep soundly at night when the market gets a bit jumpy. That's it. A 20-year-old could literally put 90% in VTI, 10% in BND, set up an auto transfer from every paycheck, and statistically, they would crush most paid hedge fund managers with zero further effort. Seriously, zero. If you want your money to grow while you nap, smash that subscribe button right now and drop a comment with the word lazy below so I know you are one of us. Section 4. How to set it up in the next 10 minutes. This isn't some complicated multi-day project. You can do this right now. Grab your phone. Download the brokerage app of your choice. Fidelity, Schwab, Vanguard, whatever. Open a Roth IRA if you qualify. It's a tax-free superpower for your retirement. Link your checking account. Then set up automatic deposits for whatever amount feels totally painless. $20 a week, 50, 100, whatever works. Consistency is key, not massive sums. Next, search for your robo-advisor's recommended ETF or those two magical funds we just talked about, VTI and BND. Hit invest. Now here's the crucial part. Close the app. And seriously, forget your password. The less you peek, the less you panic, and the richer you get. It's that simple. Section 5, the one rule you can't break. Okay, there's only one single solitary way this brilliant lazy strategy fails. And that's if you sell when the headlines are screaming about recessions, market crashes, or impending doom. Every single time throughout history, markets have recovered, usually within months, sometimes a few years. Panic selling is the ultimate wealth destroyer, so do yourself a favor, write a note, put it somewhere you'll see it, and make it say, "My future self thanks me for doing absolutely nothing during the market downturns." Read that whenever you're tempted to panic and hit that dreaded sell button. Trust the process, trust history, and trust your future self. Know someone who thinks investing is only for finance bros in suits? Share this video with them. Let's prove them wrong together and spread the lazy wealth. Look, you absolutely don't need to love investing to benefit massively from it. You just need to stay in the game consistently and patiently. Set up your lazy portfolio once, let the incredible power of compounding do all the heavy lifting, and then go back to living your amazing life. Fast forward 10 years, you'll open that account, see a number that feels like you totally cheated the system. And you'll remember this exact day, the day you chose lazy over complicated. Future you is already sending present you a massive thank you note. You got this.